Cardi B and Miss Madonna, honey. Madonna ended up taking to social media because I guess she wanted some credit for paving the way for a ton of modern artists to embrace their sexuality. But it kind of left a bad taste in Miss Cardi's mouth. You know what I'm saying? So this is what Madonna said. She says 30 years ago, I published a book called SEX. In addition to photos of me naked, there were photos of men kissing men, women kissing women, and me kissing everyone. I also wrote about my sexual fantasies and shared my point of view about sexuality in an ironic way. She says, I spent the next few years being interviewed by narrow minded people who tried to shame me for empowering myself as a woman. I was called a whore, a witch, and a witch and the devil. She says now a Cardi B can sing about her WAP. Kim Kardashian can grace the cover of any magazine with her naked ass, and Miley Cyrus can come in like a wrecking ball. You're welcome, clown emoji. Now, at first, when I was reading it, I felt like I was following along, but by the end, I was like, "No, wait a minute, who is she calling BITs and a clown?" I was like, "Is she talking to them or is she talking to the other folks?" So I wasn't necessarily sure. So when I see Cardi B going off, I was like, so she was talking to Cardi B now, right? I could see Cardi B getting offended, but I think that it's okay to see things both ways. It's okay to consider the fact that maybe that lady ain't talking about you, and maybe she's just talking about the industry itself, because honestly, the industry primarily ran by Caucasian males. You feel what I'm saying? And what's crazy is Madonna ended up putting up a video where she was talking to some guy, and he tried to say that it scared her. I think she was saying that I think he was saying that it scared her that she was so sexual or something. And I said, "Baby, sir, stop your bullshit today. Not that it scares you, but you probably be at home looking at porn anyway. Cut it out. You just saying that because she's so open with her. She open about the stuff that you over there doing in private. You feel what I'm saying? But some part of me, y'all, and y'all feel free to check accordingly. Okay, leave it in the comments or whatever. But some part of me was like, I hear you, Madonna. But then some part of me is like, girl, did you really pay the way for everybody for real, for real? You know what I'm saying? Maybe if people wasn't, I mean, they probably weren't even looking up to you like that, girl. Maybe it was some other for like, I don't know. How do I want to say this? I was just kind of thinking about our culture, and it's like, did you really pay the way for our culture? I'm not sure who it was before Little Kim, but it's like, as far as like you mentioning Cardi B in the rap sector, I feel like Kim was the most vulgar woman of them all. You know what I'm saying? I see somebody said Janet Jackson did it for us. Right. So I feel like she wanted a bit too much more credit. She should have mentioned somebody else instead of Cardi B, probably. But we still get her point at the end of the day at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. So it was Janet that led the way on that. Somebody else said Millie Jackson, girl. Who is Millie? Is that the nickname that y'all gave her? Was that her name on oh, what was it? Good Times? Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan always had them thighs out. Nina Simone. There was another woman, actually, I believe before Nina Simone and Josephine Baker. And this was on Facebook. It was swarming around. And this lady was literally singing a song about her PUSSY baby. And I was shook because I ain't know they were singing songs like that way back in the day. I'm talking about them old banjo type songs. Like this lady was up there singing about her cootie toi. I said, whoa. I ain't know they were getting it in like that back then. But some of y'all might know who I'm talking about. But yes, okay, so y'all still get my point though, right? It's like, did you really pave that for us? Or you know what I'm saying? For our particular culture, ma'am, and you want credit. But either way, I understand it. I feel like a lot of these icons and these artists, um, I feel like a lot of them don't really get the credit that they should. I don't know why that is, but yeah. Now, for Cardi B, she says that it really came down to the tone of how Miss Girl said it. and she felt like Madonna could have made her point without being so rude as far as saying BITs and calling them clowns. This is what Cardi actually says. She says, I literally paid this woman homage so many times because I grew up listening to her. She can make her point without clowning emojis and getting slick out of the mouth. These icons really be these icons really become disappointments once you make it in the industry. That's why I keep to myself. Okay. This kind of sounds like something Lotto would say. But let's go ahead and keep going, okay? Because at some point, Cardi B and Madonna did have a talk. They did get on the phone and let Jason Lee tell it, girl. He was the one that ended up getting them on the phone. All right. He says on the phone with Madonna and Cardi, listening to both women share their perspectives on the communication going on, has brought in their love for each other. He says, love this or whatever, signed a fly on the wall. So then Cardi B says, I talked to Madonna. It was beautiful. Have a great day and drive safely, y'all. And then she also told Jason Lee, thank you. Okay, so the ladies have since resolved the issues. Cardi B just simply did not understand what she was saying. I think sometimes, Cardi, you might need to get a second or third opinion and or third opinion when people make posts. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might need to just get it like, what is this shade? Do you understand what she's saying? Because I'll do that sometimes. Like, girl, am I about to take this wrong? Or, okay. So that, okay. I appreciate that. Okay. Typically, for the most part, I try to see things both sides. But if I'm strongly feeling in one direction, yeah, I'll have to double check with somebody. I ask my man, like, baby, what the fuck? Can you check this? Because I already know. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, Cardi, I think you might need to do that sometimes, because you'll jump off the porch and into some shit. And you've done that quite a few times, you know what I'm saying? But as you get older, you evolve. You're a mom, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Not saying that just because you're a mama, you ain't got to be with the shit at times. You just might want to go ahead and get you a second and third opinion before you immediately go to your emotions. Um, but yes. Um, I feel like that is true. Like I feel like that's true, Cameron. Like I don't get it. Like they have so much. Which I guess when you got that much money, you can have time. Shit. They sitting on millions, literally swinging their damn legs. Try. They be having too much time. Too much of it. Too much. Okay. So as we speak on Cardi B and Madonna, all right, Miss Rah Ali decided that she was gonna make a post about that girl, and I'm kind of tickled a little bit. Because y'all know Rah Ali, former friend of Remy Ma until she went against her. And then therefore now being the close friend to Miss and bodyguard to Miss Nicki Minaj. I don't know if she really a bodyguard. I feel like people just be saying that. But she's a good friend of Nicki Minaj, right? So she also owns a blog called It's On Site, okay? And they made a post about Madonna and Cardi and said that Cardi was addressing everything but the rumor about Offset and Saweetie. Now y'all know that two of the Migos, all right, uncle and nephew, Quavo and Takeoff, went over to do an interview. I believe it was with the was it Drink Champs? No. I'm sorry, that was separate. That was separate because they ended up saying that they'll choose a Nicki over Cardi or whatever, right? But in one of their songs, they Quavo is heard rapping that Saweetie wanted one of the bros, okay, and or at least he said you wanted my dog. If you wanted the gang, that's all you had to say, right? Now, for me, I do not think that is about Offset at all until he or Cardi. I need somebody else to confirm, but for me, I don't believe that. Lil Baby and Quavo had a song called "My Dog." I believe that's what it was. That's my dog. That's my dog for sure. Whatever the song is, right? So when he said dog, I start thinking about Lil Baby. Not to mention that Lil Baby was caught out with a photo, or at least Miss Saweetie took a picture of her standing on that boy lap, and then she posted it. Well, girl, with some investigations, it looked like he wore that, people were able to line up the outfit because she was hiding his face, but the outfit was on him. Not to mention his baby mama Jada kind of came out and slick mentioned it. And then that's when Quavo got in the comments, and this was like last year sometime, and he said, oh, we could swap it out, something like that. So for me, I don't think he's talking about um Offset at all. I think he's talking about Lil Baby, but everybody wants it to be Offset. Now there would be some messy stuff if she was over there smashing Offset. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, not you don't went over there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's gonna be a bunch of mess again. You know, people gonna be calling Cardi to the front because your man out here cheating, girl, and then cheated with his family girl. So it's gonna be a lot of drama behind it. But I'm gonna wait to see how it plays out. But for me, I really think that it's about Lil Baby. But that's the rumor that Miss Rah Ali is talking about, right? So Cardi went over to her page, and I never thought Cardi would ever go over to its own site's page because I've never really seen her over there as much as they post, because I really think that they are the number one fans to Cardi. Cardi decides to hop over there in the comments and she says, "Why y'all deleting my stuff?" She says the rumor will be addressed on Offset album. Okay, she had already said it the first time, but they ended up, I guess, deleting it according to Miss Carter, because Cardi always believes in somebody deleting her stuff, girl. All right. So that's when she came out and said that. Shortly after that, shortly after that, I believe Rah Ali may have addressed it or something like that. She came back and said, "Oh, well, Cardi said that it's going to be addressed on the next album." Well, Cardi also went over to the Twitter to wear her out and said, "Baby Bop Ali keeps deleting my comment under her post. So flood this under there. The rumor will be addressed on Offset's album. But while we wait, let's address why your NIGGA G Stacks was posting about that baby in your stomach that was his and not your husband's." Cardi, ma'am, this no ma'am. Now I'm here for you coming for Miss Rah Ali, baby, because Rah Ali loves, it's definitely giving baby bop, but she comment. I feel like she talk about you more than she talk about her best friend Nikki. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like she talking about you more than she talk about her best friend Nikki, girl. For real, for real. But at the same time, I do feel like you didn't even have to say anything about the lady baby. You could have just said, but let's talk about you cheating on your husband with XYZ. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the people gonna be on your head, talk like, "Girl, why you bringing up that lady baby? Why you bringing up that lady baby?" Da, 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 da. So all you had to do was just say, "Let's talk about why your side do G Stack. Why you got a side named G Stacks? Da, 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 knowing you got a husband." Woo, woo, woo. You know, so you could have said, "Yeah, I'm bringing something about the lady baby, girl." Lord. Cardi, 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 Cardi. Let's see. What's going on? Keon says, "Little baby said it wasn't him last night." I don't know. I don't know if I believe that, because Jada Slick came out and said that it was him last year. So I don't know. I feel like when Offset addresses it on his song, he's probably gonna say the same thing. We don't know. We'll wait and see, because he may say that he did it, child. But for me, I want to hear that out of his mouth. But if he denies it, and you got Lil Baby denying it as well, then who lying? Then who lying? I need more information. What's up, Mims, honey? What's the going on, boo? What's up? Um, Not Cardi is what? Cardi is going to need high blood pressure pills with the way that she is going, baby. I cannot. I cannot. Y'all are funny. But yes, guys, that's the latest deets when it comes to Miss Cardi B and what she got going on over there with Madonna and Rah Ali. All right.